Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my two girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 63. Got my coffee, vanilla caramel creamer, and today is Sunday, May 24th, 2020. If you are a new viewer, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. You can find all the show notes right down there. I will link bags, yarn shops, patterns, my Ravelry group, my Instagram, all right down there. And this is a podcast about knitting, crocheting sometimes. I have some cross stitch today. Any crafty thing I'm up to. So yes, I have whips, FOs. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a shorter episode today. I don't have a lot to share. So we will get a sip of coffee and we'll get started. All right, FOs. Socks. Oh, look at these. Sorry, I'm just staring at them. They're so beautiful. This is mustache yarn in the Kenobi. Kenobi? Yes, Kenobi colorway. I will go through all my sock things later within my whips. I do an afterthought heel. Cut in afterthought heel. No waste yarn. But yep, these are for me. Star Wars socks. All right. And my last FO. I'm finished my cross stitch. Look at that. So I need to get a hoop or a frame. Whenever I feel brave enough to go back to the stores. Might be sitting around my house for a while. But yep. This is MenonWoolx on Etsy. I will link, I don't know, I had the link last time. I think it's to this actual listing, but you can get from their shop to there. But yeah. So I finished it. My favorite part is the hamsters and the toilet paper. I'm not sure what the dolphins are, and the bunnies. I'm not sure what they are, what that means, but yeah. I did this, this is 14 count, 8 of cloth, and DMC black, I think it's 310. All one color, very, very simple pattern. So, yep. I don't know if I have another pattern that I might start. Maybe in a few weeks. But maybe I won't. I worked on that one for about an hour and a half every day for like about 2 weeks, and I finished it. The next one, I might not work on it that much because it's dash dash. I'll talk about that later. So I'm focusing on knitting things for stash dash. Alright, that is all of my finished objects. Now we will go on to whips. Is this the one I'm supposed to show? Yep, I think so. If not, it's what I'm showing. Hair all over it. This is a Knit for Brains bag. I love this bag. Alright. Take my jingly stitch markers out. Okay, I have a almost hoe again. Ta-da! This is Knitpicks Felici Acrobat. I bought this in summer 2018. Oh, speaking of Felici, it's still on sale, and I think they're going to get rid of it pretty soon. Or take it out of their shop, website, whatever you want to call it. So there's a few colors left last time I looked. So I'm hoping that means new colors are going to come out. I don't know. I hope so. I love Felici. Alright, these markers are counting my rows. 10 rows per marker. This is where I'm going to put my heel. I think I'm going to use Knitpicks Stroll Dove Heather for my heel in both of them. I do 64 stitches. I guess I can stop showing you this one and show you the other sock. Then we can get into the needles and whatnot. Whatever. Alright, here is the second sock. Just past the heel. I do 12 rows of 2x2 rib. These are Chiaogoo's red lace. 2.5 millimeters, which is a US 1.5, and 32-inch cord. Yeah, I could have had this done, but in my last whip, I will show you I am dedicated to finishing something, excuse me, this weekend. So I kind of set these down. I probably could have had this done yesterday, but sidetrack. So yeah, that's it. I will have these done next time. No problem. And these will count for stash dash because they have not been finished before May 22nd. Oh, and this is my acquisitions. I was getting really worried because it was shipped May 10th and I haven't got it yet. And I'm like, oh no. I understand like the post offices are very overwhelmed right now. So it wasn't too worried, but I'm like, oh no. Sorry, I gotta put my stitch markers back. And I gotta open this a little bit so you can see it. So, here's my new bag. Brave Little Toaster was my all-time favorite movie when I was little. And when I saw, this is by Fate's Thread. I don't know if she has any more of these. But when she had this, I'm like, I have to have a Brave Little Toaster bag. I remember I had it on VHS, and I watched it so much that it just quit working. Or the VCR ate it. I don't remember, but anyway. It's my favorite. And I don't know, this is a long, long time ago. Probably before kids. I don't know if I had the movie before we moved in the house. I don't know. My husband bought me the DVD of this movie, so I can still watch it. My kids love it. They watched it recently, so yep. Alright. So this is Fate's Thread. I don't know if I think I said that, but oh, I just love it. I just love it. Okay. Put the bag down. Put the bag down, Lisa. Show the yarn. This is a very deep stash. Here is the cake. This is Gynx yarns, no longer dying. And this is the Preppy Gothic Mermaid colorway. And her 75-25 base, I think. Yep. Oh, it's Superwash BFL. Well, look at that. I didn't know that. That's what I'm like, it feels kinda. It's not, really crunchy, but well, now I love it even more because I love BFL. Alright, I'll show you what I got done. It looks like I just did the ribbing. Here's what I got done. And I split the cake into two, the skein into two cakes. They're not going to match. I just, what I do is I wind it up into a cake, the skein, and then I weigh it. And then I divide that by 2. And then I, usually I leave the cake on the scale while I'm winding it. And then when it reaches to that half point, I snip it and then take it off and then wind it, the rest of the cake up. So I have 2 little mini cakes. That's how I used to do it when I did 2 at a time, because obviously you needed 2 balls. But yeah, that's that. 64 stitches, same needle, Chiaogoo red lace. 64 stitches. I already said that. How many times am I going to say 64 stitches? Guess what? It's 64 stitches. 32-inch cord, 2.5 millimeter needles, US 1.5. And that's that. I started those, I don't know, when did I start these? Was it Friday? It must have been Friday for Stash Dash. I was like, yeah, let's cast on a new pair of socks. Alright, that is all my sock whips. And my foot's fallen asleep, so I have to rearrange. Oh, and I'll show you my shirt. I've had this for a while. I don't know if I worn it when I actually podcasted, but Harry Potter. I think I got it on Amazon a while ago, so I don't know. All right. Oh, now I'm sitting up tall and you can... Oh, there we go. Sorry, I got to rearrange myself. All right, this is the whip. Since Stash Dash started, I was determined to finish it. I am hoping I can finish it today. Fingers crossed. I think I can do it. I wanted to finish it because this will be so much meters for Stash Dash. And that is held by the Knit Girls on Ravelry. Sorry, I'm moving around. My feet are all tingly. It's pretty much just, they might have some prizes, but mostly it's just you set a goal and you try to reach it. If you don't, no worries. If you do, awesome. So, my goal is 10K. I have not finished anything yet. Those mustache yarn socks I cannot count because I finished them before the second, or before the Friday. But look at this. I'll take my little nubbies off. I like wind here. Let me, give me a second. I like to wind it up in a little snail. I'll do it real fast like. So yeah, if you want to join Stash Dash, go for it. It's just I think it ends August 22nd. It's, yeah, just a fun knit along to get you to use your stash, and I need the motivation. Let's poke that in there because my provisional cast on. Oh, look at it. Oh, I love it. So this is all of my Nomadic Yarn scraps. I'm just knitting a big tube, and I'm going to Kitchener the ends together and have a super long infinity cowl, pretty much. I am using, I did a provisional cast on of 100 stitches, and I'm using Chiaogoo's US 2.5 3mm needles, 16-inch cord. Yeah, I'm just knitting around and round and round, but I like that. Okay, we'll unwind it, and we'll show you the long way. I don't know all the colors. I'm not going to go through them all, but some are Harry Potter. I think a lot of them are Harry Potter. Some are not. Some are Christmas. I think this one's a Christmas one. I know this one's Voldemort, And I put Dumbledore and Voldemort together. Where's my... Nope, we're not there yet. This way I was going to show you my stitch marker of where I was. Here it is. Here's where I was the last time I showed you. And I don't remember how long that was. But here we go. Oh, let's not pull out any stitches. Ah, tangled. Where's my ball of yarn? Where is it? There it is. Okay. So yep, I finished from here to here. Right there. I am determined to finish this. And here is my ball. Here is my last ball. Now I'm not going to knit all of it because I'm going to need extra for the Kitchener. I think I'm going to leave 3 or 4 stripes. I don't know, that's probably a lot, but I don't want to run out. So the Kitchener is going to take forever. So I will probably finish the knitting today, but I don't know if I'll get to the Kitchener. I don't know if I'll have the... I don't know. We'll see what happens when I finish it. But oh, I love this. So I put it around my neck, and it almost touches the floor. And I'm... How tall am I? Somewhere between 5'4" and 5'5". So yeah, it almost... It's like maybe 3 or 4 inches from the ground. I think I made it way too big. But that's okay. It's going to be nice and warm. My kids call it my Doctor Who scarf, which, you know, it pretty much is if I don't Kitchener it. But oh yeah, look at this. This is like not the time to be doing this. It's like, it's going to be like mid-80s here today. Oh, look at this. This is going to be so warm. It is very warm right now. But yep. So I am hoping to get yarn stuck on my hair to have this finished by the next podcast. That is my goal. I wanted to like I wanted to Kitchener it when like nobody is home so I can focus on it, but that's not going to happen, so I'm not sure when. I just have to find, like, I feel like it's going to take me an hour, maybe more, to Kitchener it. I don't know. Maybe I'll time myself, and I'll let you know how long it takes me. But yeah, that is all my whips. Oh man, usually I can sit here and my feet don't fall asleep on me, but not today. All right. Yep, that is all of my projects, all of my whips. Yeah, life stuff. I'm looking out the window. I decided before I podcast to go out for a walk by myself. I needed some by myself time. Yeah, and it's supposed to get to like 80, 83 today. I think it's already like in the mid-70s. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for a walk this morning because I am definitely not going out later. Yeah, so I listened to My Favorite Murder. Probably not the good thing to listen to when you're walking by yourself, but it's okay. It's Sunday morning, everybody's sleeping. I saw a few people walking, but sorry, I'm rubbing my leg to get the feeling back in there. What else? Life stuff. Went for a walk this morning. It's getting hot. My kids and I planted our flowers and our green beans this week. Looks like the flowers are starting to pop up. My kids said that they saw a green bean pop up, but I don't know. I haven't went out there to look. There's a bee. It's outside. It's okay. Reading. I am starting to reread the Narnia series. I finished book 1 and book 2. I think that's all the books I finished this week. Don't remember. Still reading. Yeah, I mean, there's not really nothing else going on. Same old, staying at home. I'm only going out to get groceries. It's getting hot. That's it. Still knitting. I'm excited. Stash Dash has started. My only goals for Stash Dash is the 10K, but for knitting wise, I wanted to finish that cowl. And I'm going to post all the socks that I can knit. And maybe, hopefully, I can finish some donation cowls. That's probably what I'm going to work on. Probably going to do my socks during the day and my donation cowls in the evening. But I like spinning my whip wheel, but I don't have any more whips. I got my blankets, but yeah, I don't know, it's getting hot. It's getting too hot to work on those. Maybe in the evenings it'll be a little cooler. I don't know. Something about having a blanket on you while you're working on it is just not appealing right now. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure something out. So, I'm sure I know I have another whip, but that involves a lot of brain power and concentration, and I don't have that yet. And with everybody home, it's too loud and distracting. And that is my Harry Potter scarf. I am going to finish it. I need more quiet time, and I don't have quiet time. And I don't know when I'll have quiet time again. Anyway, I think that's it. I still have my blanket KAL going if you like to work on blankets when it's hot out. I'm sure if we turn the AC on, then I'll probably be okay to work on a blanket, but it's not on right now. But probably later today, it will be on. My plan today is to try to finish that cowl. Oh, can I do it? And if I do finish it, I'll probably work on my socks. Yeah. Now I'm just rambling and looking at all my projects. I guess I will end it here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them right down there. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.